Hello, my name is Mounir Samuel, and I'm an Egyptian Dutch citizen with 2 nationalities. However, both my passports don't identify me. I am genderqueer in a world of binary boxes. I am neither male or female, or maybe I'm both. But although the Netherlands have finally agreed on me changing my gender from female to male, I still can't be me. It doesn't exist on paper. In the meantime, in Egypt, I am still a girl. And in order to change that, I would have to go into a very dangerous, costly, legal procedure that will take 2 to 3 years, in which the Mufti of Al-Azhar, the highest Islamic representative of the country, has to declare in a unilateral fatwa if he agrees on me being who I am, still only left with the choice of being male or female. I'm a Christian, not a Muslim, yet Sharia decides on my body. The Dutch state decides on my body. Doctors and psychologists decide on my body. It seems like anyone or everyone has a say about my body and my identity as such, but me. I'm quite famous in my country. I was the first and youngest political scientist in the media with a foreign background, the first young female in such a profession. I commented on the Arab Spring, or the Arab Revolutionary Movement as I prefer to call it. I wrote dozens of articles. I traveled over 6 continents, visiting more than 50 or 60 countries. I study social revolutionary movements and global trends. I can see into the future. I can feel a trend and predict it way ahead of time. This often results in mockery and disbelief. Time is on my side though, it always has been. The only problem is that people, when time finally arrives, forgot who once predicted it. I am a writer, an author, a performer, a preacher, a journalist, an analyst, a poet, an activist, an artist. Again, no boundaries, no labels, no limits. Everything is interrelated. I would not know how to do one without the other. I wish I could say life is easy, but it simply isn't. If life starts to feel easy, it means you're no longer searching for its deeper meaning and no longer stepping out of your comfort zone, hitting new borders. An easy life is simply a life not lived. I worked as the youngest political scientist and commentator on Dutch and Belgian TV. The resistance towards a young colored woman in a professional career like this was enormous. The verbal and online sexual harassment immense. Talking about #MeToo. Yes, I've been abused, verbally and physically. Yes, I had to fight unwished advances, unwanted touches, hugs, kisses, and much, much more. The night CBS reporter Lara Logan got brutally harassed at Tahrir Square, I was a victim of the same violence as well. But my story was never picked up. I didn't work for CBS, and more importantly, I have no blonde hair and blue eyes. My scars are my pride. I am who I say I am. Can you say the the same thing. My wounds are still healing. I only got this surgery a month ago. I'm not ashamed. This is raw. This is my real skin. What do you see? Dig deeper and go search the soul within. I had established myself. I was a well-known guest in talk shows, a familiar voice on radio, until I openly stated that I will no longer be called Monique, which wasn't my real name. It has always been Mounir. I have never been invited to the same tables back again. When you go into transition, you are suddenly nothing but a body. It has become my new profession, my new identity, my new everything to be a trans person. I don't even identify myself as such. Amsterdam is my city, the decor of my daily life. It is the hometown that welcomed me, where I found friends that became family, and then angels in the times most badly needed. But it's also the city that viciously attacked me, beated me up, mocked me, harassed me by the hands of its people. It's a city where the whole world meets, and it has the most diverse population on earth. All these people looking for an identity, my very existence is a threat to them. Don't judge, for you will be judged. Don't condemn, for you will be condemned. I wish people would read their Bibles. For years and years, I detested the Bible, over 6 or 7 verses or so relating to homosexuality. Now I understand that I was fighting an image of God made by man, not the God who made man in his image. It's in Egypt where I found my heart and left it. I always feel incomplete when I'm not there. So although I live in an apartment in Amsterdam, I build a home in Egypt. It's hard, if not almost impossible, to be a person like me, being a persecuted minority in every single way. مصر بلدي. A beautiful country with deeply broken people. If they only knew the true love of the God they continuously call to, it would change not only the nation, but it would bring it back, not only to its former glory, but even beyond that. Being a minority within all minorities gives me 2 options. Either I dress myself in the cloth of victimhood, or I rise above it all and live out the true meaning of a pluriform identity.